Nice. Nice. It has been raining here for maybe 3 days or so. And I just gotta say, it sucks when it rains because you can't really do that much. And when it rains here in Da Nang, it rains, man. It just keeps pouring down like crazy. However, it's not cold when it rains. It's hot when it rains still. So that's kind of nice, but it's much more nice to be able to walk down the street a sunny day compared to a rainy day. Now, the Dragon City Inc. is just maybe 3 or 4 minutes away from where I live, so it's real nice and easy to get there, or where I live. The Airbnb, I guess I should say, because to be honest, I refuse to call that place my home. But soon I will have a better apartment, hopefully. So it's just maybe 1 more minute that way. I guess I lied when I said it was 5 minutes away. It's much, much closer. Now let's see if we can walk here. Here you just gotta take up your space and walk, right? And walk with confidence. That's the trick. That's the trick. And in case like a moped or something just goes and runs into you, you just do Hulk smash and it's all just finished. Now check this out. Check this out. Here we have it. Now that's a nice sign. This is like really the Dragon City Inc. Check this out. Man. Just dominating, just dominating. The usual tattoo places here just have the small one. This one, well, you go get your tattoo wherever you want. I'm gonna go to the big, great sign. Take a look at this edit. I made it myself. I got here maybe 20 minutes early, so the artist who's going to make my tattoo is currently preparing the station. And I'm just impatiently sitting here waiting to get some new awesome ink on my body. So you guys will soon see what it is that I'm gonna get today. And I'm really, really excited. Oh, nice.
Do you have any music preference?
While I'm filming, I prefer to not get the copyright strikes on YouTube, but other than that, once we're going, it doesn't matter for me. What do you like? What's your style?
I'm more about rock, but I'm kind of already tired of my own music, so if you
okay, I can choose.
Put some like black ink. After we color red and green, and already after we copy it on the other side.
Yeah, and we had the red last, or?
First of all black, after green, after red.
Okay, okay, that's good. Now you can see here on my shoulder, this thing is going down slightly like this, right? Mm-hmm. So the rest is above the collarbone, then this goes down here. That's like the separation between my chest and my shoulder. Mm-hmm. You can add another one up here. You can see.
Ah, I see. Like here.
Yeah, you can see I have the front delt muscle right here, and up here on the separation, like not on the muscle, but in between the muscles. You can add another one like this, maybe like there.
I see. I can freehand.
Yeah, you can freehand.
So also, you can take a look on the blueprint.
Yeah, it's always good to have the sketch before you make the permanent tattoo.
Yeah. The rest is gonna be almost the same as I showed to you, some spikes, but here
Yeah, that looks good.
That's gonna be just like the same small branch,
Yeah.
and this one is already the leaf. And here we'll have some spike, not just to have one line and one button down.
Okay,
To have
yeah.
it more
So for
blended.
me, it's most important that it doesn't get on top of the muscle. I want it to be
No, it's not.
like on.
Muscle is here, so you're quite far away from the
Yeah,
muscle.
yeah, yeah. I think we put it slightly above the collarbone. Actually, there's a little bit of space here, and maybe we can pull this one in
Yep.
that far, and maybe add a spike or something here that goes with the flow.
As I sent to you, right?
Yeah, like that. That looks good. And then just a spike on top of that. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think that looks good. I think that looks real good. Oh, I can look at the colors right here. Is it going to look like what it does look like here, or is it gonna change?
Very similar, but under the skin, it's always a little bit faded.
I think that's the one. What do you think? It's kind of dark red,
Yep.
right?
It is.
I think that's
Not
the one.
as bright as this one. So we can choose this one and green. What are the options? This one? Probably.
Yeah, I think that looks good. It's funny because I'm actually slightly colorblind, but I can tell the difference very clearly with this. It's the colorblind thing. I think it's kind of weird because I don't think it's either you're colorblind or you're not. I just think it's on a scale. Because when we were outside camping and we had those mugs in different colors. And when it was bright outside and I was sober, I could tell the difference clearly. Then it got darker and I got drunker and I could no longer tell the difference. So I think it's on a scale. I can see these colors really clearly, but some different shades are more difficult to see. But this is really easy to see.
Usually, if you are a little bit color blinded, there are colors that you see very well and there are colors that you can't see.
Yeah.
It's not about all the colors. For example, my father, he can see the red color.
Yeah.
Well enough. That is why when I was young, all our TV, computers were so reddish because she can't just recognize. What do you think? This kind of green, or you prefer it to be more yellowish?
No, I think that's good. I think that's good. Now, I don't know. Usually, some red and green, I cannot tell the difference clearly, but this I can.
To me, this one is nice.
Yeah, I agree. It's nice.
I don't like grass green.
No, like the brighter grass green.
Yeah, I don't like it.
No, I think this
To me,
is gonna be good.
it's cheap.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that now that you say it.
So about the needles, right now I think that like 99% of the tattoo artists are using new needles because they are cheap.
Yeah, one of those needles shouldn't cost much at all. How much is this? Maybe
Yes.
3,000 Vietnamese dong?
It depends on their how good is the needle. I think this one is cheaper. I think that's about 200. There are
Like
some
200 Vietnamese dong.
There are some ones that are more expensive, some ones that are cheaper. But even if you wanna make it to be cheap, you can find very cheap needles. So no one right now is cleaning it. It's like
No,
that's gonna be nonsense. But
yeah.
not all the tattoo artists, especially in Asia, they do not sterilize their tattoo machine. You can see that like this one, it looks ugly because I constantly use a sterilizer. Same with this one.
Oh, so this it was the same before, but you sterilize that all the time.
Oh, pardon, minus cartridge. They were like the same color. This one was yellow gold, this one was green gold, this one was just black.
Yeah.
And you see after their fire machine, after the chemicals, it's becoming like this. And if you see someone with a very bright black tattoo machine that looks perfect,
oh, that's a
there are
bad
two
sign.
options. It's new, or this person never sterilized it.
Yeah. Okay, so the machine looking fancy new sometimes isn't a good thing. Okay, now I know. because the needles, I actually went to the pharmacy to get needles for my testosterone replacement therapy, or slightly more than replacement therapy, my testosterone dose, and it was like really cheap. Like the needles, they cost like nothing. So I think that to use the same needle twice, it's kind of stupid, and it's not even cheap. It's just stupid.
It was, it was possible, I think, in 90s. There were many tattoo artists who were really building their own tattoo machines, and also they were doing their own needles. But right now, that's so rare.
Yeah, building their own machines.
Yeah.
So it's like a rubber band or something.
Usually it was just a pen.
Yeah.
With some motor, and as an ink they use, I don't know the word for this, but this part of the shoe.
Yeah, the sole.
Yep. They use this one, they fire it, they blend it with their pee and...
For color?
For color.
Oh, that's crazy.
In military service and in like prisoners also use this kind of color building procedure.
You ever done the stick and poke tattoo?
Me no.
No, you haven't?
No, never.
Why not? It's fun, or? It's just unprofessional.
I think that, like, okay, the result usually is not so good as the result from the tattoo machine.
Yeah, obviously.
So, to me, it makes sense when someone who is specializing on this is doing this. For example, if you go to Borneo, there are a lot of hand-poke tattoo artists. They are using traditional instruments and the results are amazing. But for them, this is a cultural stuff.
Yeah,
and for me, it's just, I'll pretend that I know how to do this. To me, that's stupid. That's usually like some tribes or some monks are using hand-poke.
Yeah.
And I understand why they're doing this.
I'm actually thinking when there's new technology that makes it better or easier, it's just an ego thing not to use the good technology. Like, you should always use the best tools to get the best results. I mean, that's just the way, in my opinion. I mean, there are a lot of people that are like religious about their old methods when the new ones are just better, in my opinion, or kind of objectively.
When you are...
You want to take a picture? If you smile for the camera, we take a picture. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, that's nice. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think she understood me at first. And that's maybe it. Sometimes here when I speak with people, it's hard for me to know if they understand me or if they just not to like...
Especially in Vietnam, yep.
Yeah, they just want to be agreeable and nice, but sometimes you don't know, do you understand me or not?
This lady, she can speak Chinese, but almost no English.
Oh, Chinese?
Yes, she speaks Vietnamese and Chinese perfectly as a bilingual.
Oh.
So she's specializing on Chinese customers.
Ah, I see. For me, I do Swedish and a little bit of English, or I try my best with English.
Not a little bit of English.
Is it okay, you think?
I think that's very good.
Thank
to me,
you.
But I'm also not native.
Yeah, but it's been a big insecurity for me because I just switched from Swedish to English on the YouTube channel. And it's kind of an insecurity, and also it makes you more stupid because you think in a language that you're not as fluent in, which means that you're thinking more stupidly.
Yeah, and you sound more stupid.
Yeah, and you feel more stupid. But I got great feedback from my audience, so I'm gonna continue with the English. Will I be laying down for this one?
Yep, I think so. I think that's gonna be easier to me.
Yeah.
Let me just...
The beds here are so hard. Like when you sleep on the bed, it's so hard. I heard everybody says it on YouTube because at first I thought it was only my bed in the Airbnb apartment. But it's so hard. I wake up and I feel like I've been beat up.
I think you are not the lucky fellow. I never had this experience.
You never did?
And I've been traveling a lot, everywhere, by the bike, so...
And the beds are not hard?
Yep, regular beds.
Well, shit. I guess that adds to the list of the Airbnb being, you know, a shit Airbnb, because there are a lot of things I don't like about the Airbnb apartment, to be honest. But I'm getting a new apartment, so that's no problem.
And I would need you to lay down with your head on this side.
Like this?
Yep.
Okay.
Is it comfortable for you, or you prefer me to remove this pillow?
No, the pillow is making it much better.
Mm-hmm.
Without the pillow, my neck would
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's good. Without the pillow, my head would already be hurting by now. So the stencil is down, you're just gonna start...
We don't have a stencil here.
No, we don't. No, I
For
mean...
this one, we just upgraded.
Yeah.
And the second one, we need to copy first. That's gonna be the biggest challenge.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little thing up here. We're not gonna add the shadowy part, and we're gonna add some green and some red to make it pop even more. So that's the plan. Let's get going. So she thinks I should make a poll on the channel and let you guys vote whether I should have the shadows or not. No, it's gonna be a problem if you vote wrong. I'm just gonna make a lot of AI bots that's gonna correct the vote, right? All of my bots are gonna vote correctly. Now, I do respect the kind of influencer that actually allow their followers or anyone to vote, and they actually do like big decisions based off what other people think, because I couldn't do it. I need to make my own decisions, to be honest. I can barely feel anything, actually.
That's a good news.
Yeah.
Much better than yesterday.
Yeah, you had it.
Yesterday was a torture.
Oh, really?
Or torch.
What did you do? What?
Big mandala on the hip, inner part.
Inner part of the hip.
Yeah, very sensitive area.
Oh shit, that's gonna hurt.
All people have a very different pain tolerance. So some people can sleep during the tattoo session, and some people they feel like someone is torturing them. Super painful, even with ibuprofen.
Oh really?
Cannot stand yet.
I fall asleep sometimes when I get tattooed.
It means that you have quite a high pain tolerance.
Yeah, I do have it, but it's not that I don't, or I feel the pain, but I think it changes when you've experienced a lot of pain. I think your pain tolerance goes up, like both mentally and physically, because when you've been through a lot of pain, it's no longer a big deal.
I'm not sure about physically, but mentally, yeah, that could be. It depends on your attitude also.
Yeah.
Especially like some people, when they're getting their very first tattoo, they're very nervous. And even when it's a very small tattoo on not sensitive area.
Yeah.
Because they did not sleep, because they were very nervous.
Yeah.
They feel a lot of pain.
I think the nervousness, sometimes the fear of the pain is worse than the actual pain.
Yeah.
For some people.
Agree.
When I got my first tattoo, I didn't know that it was supposed to hurt. So and then I thought, oh, this actually hurts a little bit. But for me, when I get tattooed, it has been a blood sugar thing. So if I pass a certain time when my blood sugar drops, then it all of a sudden starts hurt, and then you can't. You look at the clock, like once in every minute you look at the clock, because it starts to hurt so bad once your blood sugar drops.
Yep. And sometimes people are losing their consciousness when your sugar level go down.
I guess that's good for you as the artist.
No, that's not good.
I'm probably gonna fall asleep once I stop filming, to be honest. But we'll see, because this wasn't this doesn't hurt at all, like not whatsoever, no pain. How are things coming along? But you've been traveling a lot.
Mm-hmm. I think that's one of the reasons to live in Asia. Everything is so close here. I was almost everywhere except Japan.
You can like travel anywhere from here real cheap. Like if you want to go to Bangkok, maybe it's not expensive at all to go there, be there a day or two, and then come back.
$80 usually.
$80.
Yep, both way.
Both way for $80, and then you can stay at some hotel or something.
Hotel, hostel, depends on your expenses.
Yeah, how much for for one night at a hotel?
How many stars?
Well, I don't know, maybe 4.
4 stars. I think in Bangkok that's going to be about. Are we counting in dollars?
Yeah, if you can make it in dollars.
In dollars, I think 40, 50.
40, 50. Okay, yeah. So it's not cheap. Like
That's
it's
not super cheap.
No, because then that's half the price of the ticket to get there.
But that's 4 stars hotels. I think that the majority of hotels here, there are like 2 or 3 stars, but they're also nice.
Oh.
They don't have all this, they even don't have any star, because to have a star, I think you should pass some bureaucracy.
Oh.
So the majority of hotels, they're just family business. And sometimes they're very nice. They could be very cheap, but everything is handmade.
Oh, then you can get cheaper
Much
stay.
cheaper, yeah.
How cheap you think you can get away? Can you get away with $10 or $12? Or is that too
Cool
cheap?
apartment is gonna be about $20.
Yeah, that's still
And
fine.
10 sounds more like a hostel.
Yeah, okay, but that's fine because then you can get there, stay there for a day, and then come back for $100. And plus all the expenses that you choose to have when you're enjoying yourself in Bangkok or wherever you choose to go.
Sometimes prices are crazy. For example, once I was in Dalat. That's in the south of Vietnam, the city in the mountains, very popular, very beautiful. And we paid 70 Vietnam dong
Yeah.
per hostel, but we had a swimming pool, we had a billiard,
Yeah. Pool. Yeah.
and also breakfast.
That's
But 70 Vietnam dong, that's $3.
$3
Yeah.
for the pool and
In cool hostel in the mountain.
that's nice, but that's not so it's much more expensive to go to Bangkok, for instance, than
Yeah.
to go anywhere else in Thailand is cheaper.
I think so, but also they have PP Islands. That's a very fancy islands, beautiful one, but very small. They have, I think, 14 hotels at all.
Yeah.
So also the same price as a Bangkok, just because their number of hotels are limited.
Yeah. Okay. Now I was thinking about going to Thailand instead of Vietnam at first, and a lot of people were writing to me about the ladyboys. Is that a real thing? Like, of course there are some, but like if you're spending a night out, are you gonna meet some ladyboys?
I think it depends on where are you staying, but that's a real thing. But they're also concentrated in some specific areas. For example, in Pattaya, there is a famous walking street, and there are a lot of them nearby. But if you go to the north, to Chiang Mai, that's already like you can meet some ladyboys there, but that's not like everyday experience.
Okay, so it's not common to the extent where, like, if you just go to Bangkok like regular, you're probably not gonna meet the ladyboys, and even if you see one, you're not gonna know, right?
No, usually you understand. You still understand. I think in Bangkok you're gonna see some ladyboys, even if you are not on their touristy area, because there are a lot of them. So you will see some.
When you go to Bangkok and you party, like, do you need to be really careful not to get drugged or something? Or can you go out and party and feel comfortable, nothing's gonna escalate beyond your control?
I'm not a party animal. I'm not the right person to ask about parties.
No, here's the thing. I barely drink alcohol ever, and I'm not a party person. But sometimes it's like I get a little bit of alcohol, and it's like blood in water for the shark. And then all of a sudden, I am a party animal. I didn't plan to be, but all of a sudden, I just get triggered, and things escalate pretty quickly when that happens. That's why I'm kind of scared to party in some places, because you heard stories, right? But I'm gonna be careful here in Asia, to be honest, because you don't want to get into problems in a country or a place where you don't know the law and you don't know the system, and if you get stuck in a cell, maybe you're in deep problem.
But how do you imagine to break the law during the party?
To be honest, I have no idea. But some things in my experience you cannot imagine or make up beforehand.
I think that all the restrictions are very predictable here. There is nothing super specific.
Okay.
You should not attack people, you should not rape people. So that's...
How strict are the laws regarding drugs?
Where?
Like here in Da Nang with the cannabis, for instance. If you smoke a joint and...
No one cares.
No one cares.
Actually, it's prohibited, but in fact, no one cares. There are multiple places where everyone knows that you can buy some weed.
Yeah.
And people are sitting around, they are smoking, you can feel the smell. Police, of course, know those places, and no one really cares.
So the police won't give you any problem regarding that?
No. If you are not a drug dealer, there is 99.999% that no one cares. And also, even if you check Google Maps, you will see that on reviews there is information about this place you can buy some drugs.
Yeah, okay, so because when you Google, I used Google, and the AI function told me it was strictly prohibited, and that you're gonna get into problems. But sometimes I think it's more reliable to ask the locals what it's about. But let's say that the police don't like you. Like let's imagine that I smoke a joint, and the police look at me and they just don't like my face for some reason, and they want to give me a problem. What kind of problem can they give me if I just smoked a joint?
I think that won't be based on the joint. Police here, they prefer not to have any business with foreigners.
Oh.
And it can work both ways. If you need help, they're gonna ignore you.
So they just freeze you out.
If you make something really dangerous for locals, yeah, they will stop to ignore you. But if you just smoke some joint, no one cares.
Yeah.
Really. Sometimes police are checking the buildings and passport of foreigners to see if they have visa or no.
Yeah.
But this is the only one thing.
So they only check the visa.
Yeah.
Because I searched, I tried to get the e-visa, but I haven't got replied yet. But I was kind of late to do it, so I just did it a couple of days before I left. Now, when you enter the country of Vietnam here, as a Swede, you get 45 days with no visa, right? So I'm still waiting to see if I'm gonna get a reply for the e-visa. Then I have 90 days. If I don't get a reply, I'm gonna have to do a border run or something, or maybe visit Thailand to get 45 more days.
Yeah, there is a possibility to go to Lao Bao. This is a border with Laos. That's a one-day trip, and you can renew your 45 days visa, and usually e-visa takes them 5 working days to and you can apply for e-visa only when you are outside of Vietnam. You can't apply when you're inside Vietnam.
But because I applied for the e-visa when I was in Sweden, but it's been more than 5 days, like a lot more. Maybe it's been 10 working days or something like that.
Maybe you used their own service,
I used the official. I looked on YouTube and someone told me this. They showed me and said that's the only place you should apply for the e-visa. So I used the official,
In 5 days they reply and they're telling you yes or no.
Shit, that means that I gotta look that up.
Yeah, and also you have a like special number that you can check the status of your visa.
Okay.
You check, like I think 10 numbers, something like this. You can just check your name and they're gonna be the status. Is it approved, disapproved?
Oh, I didn't even get to reply when I did
Did you pay?
Yeah, I did pay and I applied, but I didn't get a reply. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, impossible. They always reply. You have your number and information that you should wait for like 5 working days. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So maybe it's in spam.
Yeah. Shit, I gotta look that up.
Or on email.
Yeah.
Passive. They are not so dangerous. So that is why.
Yeah, because in Sweden the government make money off the alcohol, right? But they don't make money off any other drugs, and it's very strict.
I think that's in many countries. It's happening in many countries. There is a very strong alcohol lobby, and that's why weed that is softer is prohibited and alcohol is okay.
Yeah, because like for instance, of course you shouldn't be high as fuck and drive, right? But it's not comparable to have a little bit of weed and then drive compared to being drunk and driving, right? Being drunk and driving is much worse.
I think that's not only about driving, just people who are drunk, they even can attack someone on the streets. We have a funny and sad Russian statistic that the majority of crime happened just because 2 guys were too drunk and one killed another one.
Yeah, that's usually it. It's the alcohol.
Yep.
It's one of the worst drugs, the alcohol, in my opinion, and it's legal. It's weird because in Sweden, for instance, the performance-enhancing drugs such as testosterone, it's considered worse than heroin. Like the people really hate. In Sweden, hate the performance-enhancing drugs like testosterone. So in Sweden, you're not allowed to drive if you take testosterone because you're considered being on narcotics. Mm-hmm. So you lose your driver's license. It's not about what's actually dangerous or actually hurting society. It's just about the emotions of people, because in Sweden, people have really strong emotions around the testosterone, but everybody loves their alcohol, right? So alcohol is legal, and it's gonna be legal because people are emotionally attached to it.
And also because politicians take some money from taxes.
Yeah.
From the sale of the alcohol.
Yeah, they have the monopoly. Is it called monopoly?
Monopoly, yeah.
Yeah. So they make a lot of money of that. I don't think it's a common thing. I think it's only in Sweden we have the monopoly.
I'm not sure, but I think that in the majority of countries, companies that are selling and producing alcohol, they have a very deep relationship with the government, and that's the reason why alcohol is so, how to say, there is no restriction, almost no restrictions about the alcohol, and so many restrictions about the drugs.
Yeah, for me, I'm used to seeing to the Swedish alcohol prices. And the alcohol is really expensive in Sweden. Mm-hmm. Like really, here you can get alcohol for the same price as a soda.
Yep.
It's crazy to me. That's crazy. I'm not used to that. No, I don't drink alcohol that often. Really seldom I drink alcohol.
6 Vietnam dong. That's 40 cents.
Yeah.
No, cheaper.
That's 20 cents.
Yep, 20 cents.
Yeah. That's 20 cents. That's like nothing. It's ridiculous how cheap it is.
Tiger beer.
Tiger beer. Is that a cheap one?
Yeah, that's a cheap one. Very popular. A lot of bus drivers here are drinking Tiger beer when they are driving their sleeping buses.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes it's terrifying. You are in this bus and you see that in front of the driver there are already 5 empty bottles of Tiger beer.
Yeah, that's That's crazy. But are there accidents because of drunk driving bus?
Myself, no, but there are a lot of accidents because of their drunk drivers.
Yeah, we shouldn't drink and drive. That's
especially in Vietnam. In Vietnam, you should be very, very, how to say, careful.
Yeah, everybody warns me about the scooters and the motorcycles, but in my opinion, like at first it looked real chaotic, but now that I'm used to it, it all makes sense. Like I don't think it's that dangerous to drive if you just stay awake and you are aware and you look around and you don't do anything stupid. I don't think it's that dangerous. I think it's dangerous if you don't know how to drive and maybe you're drunk.
Agree. But you should always keep in mind that the person in front of you can do whatever. Absolutely.
They can pump the brakes at any time.
Mm-hmm.
But the driver's license here, like, is it hard to get, or do anyone even get it, or do people care about it?
The majority of Vietnamese, I don't want to lie, but I think that the majority of Vietnamese don't have a driving license, but they all drive the motorbike.
So everybody drives with no license?
Yeah, but they are driving motorbikes the way they're driving their bicycle. Not everyone, but the majority don't have a driving license. But what I want to say...
So, but if you're driving with no license, can't that give you like a lot of problems?
If you are the foreigner, yes.
Oh, so they target the foreigners.
Yeah, sometimes there are some police posts that target foreigners and ask for bribe.
Yeah, but the bribe is better than what some maybe. I was thinking, I don't know, like how bad the penalty could be, but a bribe that shouldn't be that bad.
Usually that's 500 Vietnam dong, 500,000.
500,000 Vietnamese dong. That is like, how much is that? Like
$20.
$20, yeah, less than $20. So, man, that's nothing. That's you know, that's you. For me in Sweden, like the penalties that I have gotten from being a bodybuilder, doing what bodybuilders do. So I'm on performance enhancing drugs. The penalties, it has cost me around 5,000 USD in total, between the fees that I got when the police raided my home and when they took my gear. So they took all the stuff I had, and I added up all the cost, and it's about $5,000 it cost me. So 50,000 svenska. And on top of that, I lost my driver's license. So I lost it for a year, but after that I apparently I had to take piss. I need to piss in a cup, and they need to see, so I'm no longer at it. And I'm gonna have to do that for half a year. And if you don't have testosterone in your body for half a year, you're gonna be one miserable person, right? And I don't think my testosterone is coming back on. So for me, that would mean like a lot of misery to get it back. And then once if I get it back, I'm not gonna stop bodybuilding. That means that they can just stop me anytime and take my driver's license away again. So like, if I drive here with no driver's license and it costs me $20, that's like nothing. That's really nothing.
But unfortunately, that's almost impossible to get here the real driver, the like legal driving license, because they limit it with your visa. So, for example, you can go there to their driving school, but your visa is 45 days or 30 days.
Yeah.
So your driving license is going to be for 45 or 3 months, 45 days or 3 months. That's nonsense. But
then you don't even need a driver's license here. I mean, if it's a bribe, and if they take you and they want money and they want like $20, I mean that's no penalty in my opinion. That's nothing. That's like I'll gladly give them $20 for that, to be honest.
It also depends on the person. Did you really break something or no, or they just stop you because you're white?
Yeah.
I was stopped 3 times and never paid their bribe. One time they stopped me just because I'm white.
Yeah.
And he was asking me for the bribe, and I was showing him my international driving license with B category.
Yeah.
That actually doesn't work. I need A category for the bike.
Okay.
And I was saying B bike, B bike, B bike.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, he just let me go away with my, like, I pretended to be very stupid.
Yeah, that usually works.
B bike.
Yeah. But
And yeah, it works. Second time, what was the story? Second time? Second time, sir, I decided that I can. There was a guy who had a very good level of English.
yeah.
So I decided to trash talk him. And I've been telling him, like, can you imagine what happened with your life? You are 50 years old, you could be my father. Can you imagine that someone stop in the other country your daughter just because she looks different? Like,
that's good. You're playing with his emotions,
yeah,
his conscience.
At the end, he also told me, go away with your bike.
Yes, that was the second time.
Yep.
The third time.
Third time, I think third time I really was breaking the rules. There was a limit of 50 kilometers and I was driving 70 because sometimes it's quite difficult here to understand where is a highway and where is a city.
Mm.
And the guy just told me, Madame, you are driving too fast, please slow down. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Now,
No.
so but the first two times they stopped you because you're white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the third time because I was breaking the rules.
But if they, these 3 times across what time period? Was it many years or?
I'm living in Asia for 7 years.
So that 3 times over 7 years and no, you didn't have to pay anything anytime?
Me, yeah.
Not even a bribe?
Not even a bribe. And in Thailand they have a very interesting kind of bribe.
Yeah.
In northern Thailand I was stopped once by the police. They checked my driving license. They saw that I don't have A category and they asked me for a bribe. I think it was how many? That's 300 Vietnam dong.
Yeah.
15 bucks. And they gave me the special document that I already paid the bribe and no one can stop me for 3 days. So for 3 days.
So they have like you pay the bribe and then they can't do it another time for 3 days.
Yep, 3 days.
That's hilarious.
You can do whatever you want.
That's hilarious.
You have a special document.
When you said the special bribe, I kind of got scared for a second. I was like, oh shit.
No.
What are they gonna ask for? How's it coming along, the tattoo?
Good.
It's looking good?
Yep. From my point of view, it's looking better right now.
That's nice. No colors yet, or?
Yep. I'm just
Filling in the...
fill in the black because it was very, how to say, there was a lot of gaps.
Yeah, because
pixels
a lot of the ink disappeared after I got it.
But I have a bad news for you. After tattoo, for 2 days, no bodybuilding.
Oh.
You can ignore. But
yeah, I will ignore it. I've done this a couple of times. I think I'm gonna go back to the gym tomorrow.
But like the reason why is that when you're exercising, your lymphatic system activates.
Yeah.
And you're losing more ink.
Oh, okay.
Because your blood and lymph circulate faster.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why you can lose more ink than in regular situation. That's why usually tattoo artists are asking for 2 days, no gym, no alcohol, not a lot of coffee, not a lot of sex, everything that makes you sweat.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna take that with a grain of salt, and in worst case scenario, I'll just come back to you and you will patch me up.
Yep.
Yeah, that's nice. I've done my fingers like many times, like fill them in, and some parts of the fingers it just gets right. The ink just gets off immediately.
That's like very common situation with the fingers. When I'm doing fingers tattoo, I always saying that 99% will come back after 1 month.
Now my artist in Sweden, he's a really nice guy. I like him a lot. I didn't actually pay him because we did a collaboration, the YouTube collaboration, and he benefited, I benefited, and it was awesome because like every time I came back there, we're gonna do something new, and he's gonna patch me up as well. So every time he patched me up, and we did something new, and it was really, really cool. Shout out to Jimmy.
That's his name?
Yes, Jimmy. Jimmy, yes. He's an expert in the black and gray style. So that's his thing.
All your tattoos are made by him?
No. But the big one on my shoulder is made by him, and the ones on my head are made by him. And also this is made by him, but a lot of the ink got off. But I think, you know, now that they say no bodybuilding for 2 days and no coffee, and I think I might be the guilty one, to be honest, because I went straight to the gym. So usually how it goes for me. Time for some color. We do the red first?
I think so. Because I'm very sure about the red, not so sure about the green.
Okay, yeah. You're gonna need to see how it goes, or whether it's gonna fit.
Maybe with the red that's gonna be already good enough, but we'll see.
Yeah, because for me the red is the more important, the green it's more optional. But I want the red, I think it's gonna look good. I just was a little bit scared that it's gonna be a feminine vibe to the red, but I think if it's darker red it's not gonna be like that.
Oh, that's not a pink one. Red and black tattoo are classical.
Yeah, but the red flowers, but I think my masculinity can like way up for that.
Okay, I'm gonna change the needle.
Okay, so this is the current look. So the red, see if we can get it here. The red is really dark red. So she asked me if I wanted to add some colors or maybe make it slightly brighter. And I got inspired by your hair. Look at that hair. So I'm thinking to add some, so to fade between the dark red into some orange.
Sunrise red. Corbin Dallas multipass.
Yeah, sounds good. So we're gonna fade the dark red here into a slightly more bright color inside here. So let's do a fade from the dark red into some orange color. It's gonna be really good. So is this the red you used?
Yep.
That's the red and this is the orange. Maybe we can make it even slightly brighter.
This one?
Yeah. What do you think? Like
super bright.
It's super bright. Okay, then let's go with that. Your judgment so far has been better than mine regarding the shadow above the collarbone as well. So we're gonna fade, do the fade between the two colors, right? It's gonna be awesome. So this is just the first side. So soon the first side will be done, and then we're gonna add the same thing on this side here. This is great. Gotta take every opportunity to make the dad noises. Just preparing. How old do you think I am, if you have to guess?
30.
Oh, that's close. I'm 29. I'm turning 30 in a little bit more than a month, so you were real close. I guess we're about the same age?
35.
35, okay. 5 years older than me.
Yeah. You can call me Chioi.
Chioi, what does that
In
mean?
Vietnamese that means bigger sister.
Bigger sister, Chioi. Say it one more time.
Chioi.
Chioi. Chioi making my new nice tattoo.
And you are Moi.
Moi, is that like little brother?
Yep. Little brother or little sister.
Oh, not many people get to call me that. Actually, the truth is it's probably only you. People usually call me big brother.
That's by the size.
Yeah, but also I think it's now I have two younger brothers, so that's one thing. But also I think I have some younger audience that kind of view me as a big brother, because I am a big brother, so I'm kind of acting like a big brother. And also, if they don't have any siblings, I think they can connect me in that way. This is gonna look really awesome, really cool. Look how much life the tattoo just got, like how much more energy, just like that, adding a little bit more color. You were saying that all along, weren't you? To add some more brightness. I think you were saying that all along. She's always right, the artist is always right. So this is where we're at. Added some more bright colors into the flowers, and we're gonna do the green. And I think it's gonna look great. I think it's gonna add some dimension to the tattoo with the green as well. So cleaning the needle like that. What are you doing? Is it you're cleaning the needle? Ah, I see. And there we have the green. I cannot tell that it's green, I can just tell it's dark.
It's quite a bright green.
Yeah, now you can tell. That's gonna look real good. Okay. Let's get going. Here we have it. It's really nice. It's slightly more reddish now because
of the blood.
Because of the blood, yeah, that's what I thought, yeah. So, but I think this is gonna be really, really, really cool. I really like this. Yeah, let's do the other side. We're gonna take a break.
Yeah, I think that we can order some food.
Yeah.
And usually it takes them 30 minutes to deliver, so we have time to make a copy.
Okay, yeah.
And after we have small rest and we do the other side.
That sounds nice. Your glasses and your hair, that's awesome. That's a really awesome look. That's a really awesome look. Look at that.
And helmets.
Is that your helmet?
Yeah, that's my helmet.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the helmet. Wow, that's the awesome helmet. Is that legal? You're allowed to use that?
Here, no one's here.
No one cares.
I think if you go to Europe with this kind of helmet, that's going to be very illegal.
Man, that's a real cool helmet. Did you buy it?
No, I made it myself.
You made it yourself?
Yeah.
The glasses as well?
No. These are just from Lazada, but helmets are... They made by trash, actually. That's a real helmet with broken chargers.
So you added trash on top of the helmet and painted it?
Yep.
Wow! You're a real artist. Like,
Thank you.
You're a real artist. That's amazing. And that tattoo, it fits right in perfect.
Big fan of steampunk.
What?
I'm a big fan of steampunk, you know, like steampunk style,
No.
mechanical Mad Max.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's Mad Max style.
That's cool. It suits your style, or it is your style. It's really nice. Man, that's awesome. Now we're gonna draw on the plastic, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So in order to copy it perfect, so we get it perfectly symmetrical.
I think that's the easiest way.
Yeah, it's gonna be really nice. The hard part is to put the stencil in the right place on the other side, so it's not too high, too low, or too far out, or anything like that. Or at least that was how it was when we were gonna do the tattoo in Sweden. The stencil was the hardest part. Is it plan B now? That was annoying to draw on the plastic, or?
Yep.
Can you see through that? Yeah, you can.
Yep.
Yeah,
Not as well as with the plastic, but marker works better with this kind of paper.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Don't ask me what we're doing, but we're doing it in a very methodical way. Got some, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a laser. Yeah, I put it in my eye. Yeah, so we're doing it very much professional, properly now, to put the stencil perfectly symmetrical on me. This is crazy. Look at this. This is crazy.
There is a possibility that I would need your help because I just want to check if the size is correct.
So we just put on the stencil on this side, and to me it looks perfectly symmetrical first try. So yeah, she's obviously really skilled, and also the lasers. I don't know what she did with the laser, but I think it worked. So we're gonna check over here. So we're checking if that's like really symmetrical. I think we nailed it. And the colors, they look awesome. You see, when I was in Sweden, everything was black and gray because Sweden is so gray. Then I get over here to Asia, Vietnam, and all of a sudden I feel boring with my black clothes or my white clothing and my black and gray tattoos. All of a sudden I feel like I'm a boring person because everything here is so bright. It's so much energy and so positive, but in Sweden everything is so gray, so low energy and so negative. So when I got here now, all of a sudden I like the colors. I want to get a lot of colors all of a sudden. I guess I'm gonna be slightly patient, but with these colors I think it looks great. I got a feeling that I'm gonna sleep through this one. See you when I wake up. Doing some finishing touches. So we're comparing the sides to make sure we have the same color on each side. Just finishing this up. We're pretty much done now, so it feels really good. I could not be happier. This is really good. Really good artist, really good treatment, really good small talk. I recommend the place. So if you're looking to get a tattoo in Da Nang, this is the place to go. Yeah, there are a lot of tattoo places here, right? Like every street you walk, there's a tattoo place you can go to.
Yeah, right now there are about 30 tattoo studios.
Yeah, so I went to the biggest one that I could find, the biggest tattoo sign, and I think I did the right choice. So if you're confused where to go, at least you can see these results and you can make a call for yourself. Nice. It's beautiful. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Nice.
Should we say something specific?
No, we just smile for the camera and we make the thumbnail. Let's see if I can. Yeah, that's gonna be. Okay, so how am I supposed to treat this now?
It's always unpredictable. This time we'll put the second skin. But here in Vietnam the weather is super humid.
Yeah.
So usually after like 4 hours it's already getting off. Or after shower or after training. So if you see that it's fully glued, like perfectly glued, nothing can go inside, you can keep it up to 4 days.
Okay.
But usually you
goes
will
off.
see that it goes off. In this case, you better remove it, clean it, and just let it dry for 1 day.
Okay, so I'm not gonna put any cream on for 1 day?
Yep, 1 day, 24 hours.
That's
here
because
better.
it's so humid, right?
Because of humidity, because of humidity, you can get the inflammation very easy. You're sweating, and that's good for the bacteria.
Yeah.
So first day, you gave the tattoo possibility to dry, and after first 24 hours, you already start to apply the cream as usual.
Okay,
Like
what
tiny,
cream?
We have it here. That's tattoo cream or Bepanthen or Panthenol. They are all working plus minus the same.
Okay, yeah. So I usually go with the Bepanthen.
That's also,
Yeah.
We're gonna give you a small piece of tattoo for a couple days, and after you can switch into Bepanthen. You can buy it here in the pharmacy.
Okay, nice. Thank you.
Yep. And if you see that your tattoo is too dry, you put more cream. If you see that it's wet, you put less cream.
I keep it good. Yeah.
Yep.
I think I will manage to do that.
No training.
No, what?
For 44 hours, no training, no hard exercise, no alcohol. That's easy, right?
I'm gonna be a bad boy.
Also no sex.
What?
For 2 days.
Okay, no.
Everything is prohibited.
I'm such a bro. It's gonna be the gym that's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna work out tomorrow. That's just the way it goes. But I wish I could complain about the sex part, but unfortunately I'm not quite there yet here in Da Nang.
Just arrived.
Yeah. All right, so we just got done with the tattoo. I'm really happy with the results, and she was really nice to speak to as well. It was nice treatment, and yeah, I'm really happy with the whole experience. So I do recommend the place if you're in Da Nang and you want to get a tattoo. I have obviously not been to all the places, so I cannot speak for that. But what I can speak to is that she did a great result with my tattoo. If you appreciated the video, please drop a like and subscribe if you want to support me further in the future. If you support me, maybe I will be able to do more cool stuff and even travel some more, because YouTube is my main and only income. So if you support me, maybe you can help me fly further with the channel, and I will be able to travel to more cool places. See you next time. Peace.